Does it ever feel like you have a giant sign on your back that only manipulators can see? A sign that literally says, "Use me, drain all my energy, and then just throw me away." It's insane. And it happens to the most caring people on earth. These people aren't weak, in fact. They're the ones who always see the good in others, who give like a million chances. But they just keep attracting predators. If you're sitting there thinking, "Why does this always happen to me?" then you need to hear this. The crazy truth is, it's not a flaw. Getting manipulated isn't because you're too nice. It's because you have a set of superpowers. But here's the twist to a manipulator. Your superpowers look like a wide open door. What if I told you the reason you're a manipulator's favorite target is because of your biggest strength? You heard me right. It is not your fault they target you, it's because you are incredibly valuable. Manipulators are literally predators, but they don't hunt the weak. They hunt the strong. They see your kindness, your empathy, your integrity, and they see a goldmine to exploit. In this video, we are exposing the 5 main personality traits they hunt. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how to turn this massive vulnerability into an unbreakable defense. Getting this one thing right is the key to finally getting the awesome relationships you've been waiting for. Number 1. The agreeable empath, the prime target. Alright, first up, this is the manipulator's number 1 favorite target. If you are the person who literally cannot say no, if your heart shatters over a sad story, you need to watch this. Your empathy is a superpower, but for a predator, it's an unlocked door to your entire life. Everyone calls you the helper or the peacemaker. You're naturally trusting, and your first instinct is to help, not to doubt. And while that makes you an amazing friend, a manipulator sees someone with 0 boundaries. They will use your empathy against you with insane guilt trips and emotional blackmail. They'll spin some crazy sad story to get you to lend them money, because they know you can't say no. They'll do one tiny favor for you and then demand something 100 times bigger later, trapping you. Some will try to become your best friend in 24 hours just to lower your guard before they ask for something massive. But the most insane trick is love bombing. They shower you with praise, making you feel like you found your soulmate. It's a complete act. Once you're hooked, they start tearing you down, knowing you hate conflict and will do anything to get back that good side. The answer is not to be less kind. It's to build smart boundaries. A boundary isn't selfish. It's self-respect. A manipulator will tell you that having boundaries is selfish. That is a lie they use to keep control. Start by spotting the difference between a genuine request and a manipulative demand. A real request respects your right to say no. A manipulative demand punishes you for it, often with guilt or the silent treatment. Instead of saying yes right away, just say, "Let me think about it." That one simple pause is your power. It gives you space to decide if it's something you truly want to do. Remember, your kindness is a gift, not an all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 2. The conscientious caretaker, the burden carrier. Next up, are you the person who is always reliable? The one who never, ever drops the ball? What you think is your biggest strength, a manipulator sees as a golden ticket to dump their entire life onto you. Manipulators have a crazy radar for the highly responsible. You have a massive sense of duty. You're organized, and you hate letting people down. A manipulator loves this, because they see a person who will willingly carry the burdens they refuse to carry themselves. Their number 1 tactic is to hide their laziness inside a compliment. They'll say, "Oh, I could never do it as well as you," or, "You're just so much more organized than me." It feels good for a second, but it's a total trap. This is how they dump their work, their drama, and all their responsibilities on you. They use your competence to fuel their incompetence. You end up completely stressed and overworked, while they get all the benefits. They are masters of chaos, and they actively seek out people like you to clean up their messes. So how do you stop this? You have to embrace shared responsibility. Your value doesn't come from how much you do for other people. Stop accepting compliments that come with a hidden pile of work. The next time someone tries to hand you their task with some flattery, use this insane boundary. "Thanks for trusting me with this. I can show you how I do it, but it's your responsibility to get it done." This hands the task right back without starting a war. It shows you're supportive, but you are not their servant. Your ability to be responsible is for building your life, not for cleaning up someone else's. Number 3. The Worrier, the gaslighting magnet. This next target is terrifying because the manipulator's weapon is your own mind. If you're a natural worrier, someone who deals with anxiety or self-doubt, you are the perfect target for their most twisted game, gaslighting. You're more emotionally sensitive, you second-guess yourself, and to a manipulator, your mind is a literal playground for their crazy games. Gaslighting is psychological abuse where someone makes you question your own sanity or perception of reality. They will flat out deny things they said or did, even if you have proof. They'll say, "I never said that. You're just being way too sensitive," or "You're literally imagining things again." And because you already doubt yourself, you start to believe them. You think, "Maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe I am misremembering." This poison destroys your self-trust, making you 100% dependent on the manipulator to tell you what's real. They become the master of your mind. Your best defense is to build a reality anchor. First, start writing things down. After a confusing conversation, immediately write down what was said. This isn't for a fight. It's for you. It's proof that your memory is working. Second, talk to a trusted friend who is outside the situation. Say, "This just happened, and they made me feel like I'm crazy. What do you think?" An outside opinion is a powerful antidote to gaslighting. And finally, trust your gut. That sick, confused feeling is a giant red flag that something is wrong. Practice saying this one phrase. We may remember the event differently. It's a calm, simple way to hold on to your reality without starting a massive fight. If any of this is freaking you out, just know you are not alone. This happens to the kindest people out there. If you're getting any value from this, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss our future videos on taking back your power. We're trying to build a massive community here, so let me know in the comments, which of these traits do you see in yourself? Your story could literally be the one thing that helps someone else today. Number 4. The open-minded explorer. Are you a dreamer, a creative, someone who sees insane possibilities everywhere? Your imagination is an amazing gift, but to a manipulator, it's a huge vulnerability. They can sell you a beautiful, perfect future that doesn't exist, and you'll be so in love with the dream, you won't even see the nightmare right in front of you. Manipulators love people who are open-minded because they can sell them the biggest lies. Their go-to moves are selective information and future faking. They'll pitch you a genius business idea, but forget to mention the massive financial risks. They know you'll get so hyped about the potential that you'll ignore all the red flags. In relationships, this is called future faking. Your partner paints this incredible picture of the life you'll have: the mansion, the travel, the family, but their actions never match their words. They aren't building anything. They're just selling you a fantasy. They know your openness makes you fall in love with the idea of a person, and it makes you totally blind to who they really are. Your defense is to develop healthy skepticism. This doesn't mean you become negative or cynical. It means you keep your feet on the ground while your head is in the clouds. You have to value actions way more than words. Live by this mantra: show me, don't just tell me. If someone has a grand vision, ask for the step-by-step plan. Ask for proof. If a partner promises a perfect future, look for the small things they're doing today to build it. An honest person is happy to answer questions. A manipulator will get super defensive and accuse you of being negative, and that is a massive red flag. Don't let a con artist hijack your superpower. Number 5. The outgoing socialite, the social pressure victim. You would think being super outgoing makes you safe from manipulators, but you'd be 100% wrong. For this last type, the manipulator turns your own friends into a weapon against you. They use group pressure to isolate you in front of everyone, making you feel like you're the crazy one. It's a public takedown, and you might not even see it coming. As an extrovert, you have a ton of energy, love being around people, and care about your reputation. A manipulator twists this against you with insane social pressure. They will create a total illusion that everyone agrees with them except you. They'll say things like, "Come on, everyone else is cool with this," or We all think you're overreacting. This is a classic trick to make you doubt yourself and just go along with it. For a social person, the fear of being kicked out of the group is a crazy powerful motivator. A manipulative boss might praise the whole team in a meeting, but then secretly tell you that you're the only one not pulling your weight. This tactic isolates you, makes you insecure, and pressures you to work 10x harder, all while they exploit you. Your defense is to master independent validation. Before you give in to group pressure, just take a step back and check in with yourself. It is always okay to be the one person who disagrees if something feels wrong. Practice saying, "Here, that's how the group feels, but I see it differently," or "Appreciate the input, but I need to do what I'm comfortable with." This shows you're independent without being aggressive. A healthy group respects different opinions. A manipulative one will just turn up the pressure, which tells you everything you need to know. So, we just went through the 5 main personality traits manipulators hunt for, and it's your kindness, your responsibility, your deep emotions, your imagination, and your social skills. But let's be 100% clear. Your personality is not the problem. These traits are literally your superpowers. The only danger is when you leave these superpowers completely unprotected without any healthy boundaries. An agreeable person needs boundaries so their kindness isn't stolen. A responsible person needs boundaries so their energy isn't drained. A worrier needs boundaries so their reality isn't twisted. An open-minded person needs boundaries so their dreams aren't hijacked. And an outgoing person needs boundaries to protect their independence from social pressure. Recognizing these patterns is the most powerful first step you can take to break the cycle forever. You are not a magnet for manipulators because you are weak. You are a magnet because you are valuable. And now that you know what they're after, you have all the power to stop being a target and start being an untouchable fortress. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please subscribe for more videos on psychology and self-protection. And remember, if you're in a situation that feels like too much, reaching out to a mental health professional can be a life-changing move. Protect your peace.